What the hell is this place anyway?
Don't you tell me what to do, sign. Okay, I only listen to cosine. Alright, we're back in the sewers again. We gotta go pick up a bunch of good items that I'm assuming are here. Also, our box is full of good stuff. I can't even scarcely remember how much good stuff we have, because our box runneth over. Namsku is my shepherd, I shall not want. Okay. Let's bring at least one get and grab knife. Also liquor cutter. Liquor, I barely cut her. Feel free to use that one. You're like, you know what, Uncle Tiff, I'm gonna let you hang on to that one. You know what? you deserve it. You earned it. There's no way there's a club key door down here somewhere, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm sure it's not a mistake. I guess we should bring ammo for our Magnum too. Lucky number 13 Magnum. 1313 Magnum Street, son. That's where our offices are when we're helping Scotland Yard. I'm like, specifically, I'm here to help you burn things and blow a big fucking hole through things. If it's not either of those, I'm not your bloke. I'm not your bloke. I guess this key is no longer useful. Okay, enemies. I see a Gangle Man already. When I was going down the stair, I saw a Gangle Man who was totally there. He was totally there again today. I wish he'd go away. Oh, the double. Mark Rootsu, did you approve of this? I could burn all of y'all and this thing. I'm just gonna throw another hand grenade. Fuck you, crowd. Satisfaction. Satisfaction. Oh, all burned up like you read about. An EMT certified monthly. I assume Matt from the Rooster Teeth podcast roommate had signed up for that magazine. Hey there, gorgeous. Hey there, dollface. And then there's this asshole. I could have cut him, but I didn't want him to feel left out. And our reward is this blue herb. Be still my heart. Oh, and then there's an additional blue herb in rear. We can't give these things away. And now the shortcut word declared. Lord have mercy. Is that a first aid spray, son? I was just thinking if I got mortal wounds at some point, well, I was going to do it. Hey, ain't you just in the most convenient spot? I'm glad the shite water doesn't stop your operation. Okay. What order are we doing these things in? What is our order of operations? I'm going to run around. Is it water on the knee? Order of operations. A whole bucket, see? Okay. Uh-huh. I hear you. Where do you think he is that he's so mad? I hear his anger through the walls. That's when you know you're too angry. Well, ain't you just the most pleasant bunch to come across? Skadoosh! Emphasis on the douche. Cutting them boys, cutting them boys. Oh, you wouldn't let me finish the Cutting Them Boys song, huh? Guess we're gonna have to upgrade to Shooting Them Boys. Boom! 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 Ooh! The satisfaction will continue until Magnum bullets decrease. A backup knife right here. Joe Dirt had my back. What's this? Additional backup knives, Joe. I love you, but you can slow your roll down. Save some for when you get back to that little sleepy town you love so much. Where that dog got his nuts frozen to the porch. It's a thing that happens to Joe Dirt. I didn't make that up. Well, ain't the two of you, Tweedledee and Twiddle, dumbass. The double. They might have been tied together. They're like blue and rouge from, oh, there was a secret liquor in the water. And then there's this asshole. Okay, have we pre-gamed the path, the way? I don't run. Lickers hate that, and normally I'd be alright, but this licker hides under the water. He's a water licker, son. Like drinking water out of a bowl. Oh, I didn't even notice you back there. I was so worried about the water licker. Let's equip this knife in case he jumps on us. Water licker, are you here? You have to tell me. Okay, there you are. Well, don't the two of you just make a darling pair, son? Prom king and queen here. Gotcha! Please die. Please say I'm dead. Yeah, you're real pleasant. Guess what? My mortal wounds have no power in this place. I know, where is he? Where is he? Why are you allowed to spawn down here? He must have died because the hate in his heart couldn't have possibly died before his body did. Hey, gorgeous. Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh. Why are you hiding that big, beautiful shoulder eye from me? Oh, Fat Chubbs is your good friend. Not anymore. Oh. Don't you spit babies at me, Ricky G-mutant. Don't you put that evil on me. You are not all burned up. But you're about to be. If you ain't all burned up, you're last, son. That's what they say. Okay, we didn't leave anything down here, did we? I guess we left some dead bitch in the water, but that's okay. Dead bitch go in the water. Liquor in the water. Take 13 Magnum bullets. Only 7 come out. The G-mutant, he take the rest. Okay, we just did that for fun, because that wasn't actually necessary, but it was incredibly satisfying, which is the whole point of me continuing this randomizer of abundance, we'll call it. 9mm bullets. Once again, they're just so rare. The blue herbs flow like water. Is it hip to be pouched down here, or is it just me, baby? Is it just me? Gotta make the inventory prettier. And if you ask to what degree, I'd say bright, smart, prettier. We could go down there and just poke around a bit. We don't really have the resources to fight our way completely through there. I mean, we could, maybe, but what would be the point? That's not being spoiled rotten. I guess we could take some of these since we're going back to the item box. Be a damn shame. I like to think blue herbs taste like the blue part of blue cheese. Or maybe blue raspberry. Maybe blue raspberry. Alright, when we go down the G-mutant alleyway. G-mutant alleyway blues, son. The stage right after RPD 3 a.m. Bury my shell in the umbrella lab. Okay, what are we going to take with us? Let's save, because we can do that very flippantly. So many resources. The problem is if we bring if we bring a bunch of resources, most of the shit we don't need to pick up unless it's like really good ammo. Like, we have enough heals and knife. We don't need to pick up another knife. We can never use them all, son. Brewster's Million Knives, son. That's a combination. We got all these good heals. The heals start coming and they don't stop coming, son. Making sense not to live for fun just keeps happening. In fact, I'm going to bring one of y'all with me. Because I can. I'm going to bring these. And I'm going to bring a couple of you. And if I could ever scroll past everything. I've even got the grenade launcher. I completely forgot Have we found a gun that uses the large caliber ammo? Also, we could put the muzzle brake on the Matilda. Did any of y'all notice we hadn't done that? Our little pew pew. Tinfei, he play a randomizer without upgrading his little pew pew. His little pew pew. Do we want to take the little pew pew with us? She's my little pew pew. You don't know what I got? You're like, I think I do. It's like a 9mm handgun that shoots like a burst shot. Uncle Tinfei, I'm very familiar with it. You know I watch you play this game a lot, don't you, Uncle Tinfei? Let's bring the shotgun. Justice called. They're running out of shotgun. You're like, I guess that makes sense. Okay, let's mix some 9mm. Okay, if we mix 2 of you, we get 22. That's a good thing. If we mix just 2 of you, we get 12. And if we mix the big ones, big powders mix the hell out of you. It's just as good to mix those that way then. Son, Elaine Bennis agrees. Or she disagrees. Okay, is this going to be enough to satisfy us as we walk down here? No. We need Magnum bullets too. There we go. See, this is a satisfying, responsible inventory. We even got 2 slots to pick things up. Talk about being spoiled, son. You kids don't know how good you have it. Do we even need the T-valve handle? I think the only thing left to turn is to get into the RPD. Yeah, I'm leaving it behind. I'll just bring flash grenades that I could throw away as a joke. As a joke. We intentionally spawned way too many good items as a joke. It's like reverse Wimplo. Try my 100 knives to your item box style. I used my Magnum to kill dogs and lickers, making me the victor. It's so comforting to know all of y'all watching this have also seen the movie Kung Pao Enter the Fist, and so none of this is incoherent nonsense to you. I guess I'll just mix more bullets. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Okay. Anybody up here? And by anybody, I mean items I want to have. And grenades are good items to have. You can't have too many. You're like, oh, I think you can, Uncle Tiff. I think you're proving that in real time. All right, let's Matilda, you crowd down. Full waltz, baby. Aim center mass. That's how you know I'm going full waltz. Inventory slots open it up in real time, baby. In real time. I thought I felt hate coming out of the water. Good time. How many bullets do we use on those 2 zombies? Good times. He's still not dead. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen a zombie get back up that many times. Okay, you know what? You earned it. Congratulations, son. Asshole of the Year award. Shoe in. Can I blow your leg off? I thought that was a monster. That piece of the geography that came into frame because I heard splashing over there. It's a good thing I'm standing in shit water so no one will notice that I shite my pants. Hey, gorgeous, where you going? That ain't the way to hell. Oh, I somehow missed tonight. How did that happen? Get the hell away from me! Plague babies! Plague babies! Okay. Let's get that big pustule off your shoulder that makes you so emboldened as to bother people with your G-mutant babies that you cough up. Bothering everybody at the Denny's. Oh no, I couldn't run far enough! Well, I could just... This is why we brought flashbangs as a joke. I'm just going to shoot him point blank with this shotgun until he dies. Till he dies, just like the Cyber Demon, baby. GamePro Magazine! GamePro Magazine, give me the power! It worked! Oh, the good time we're having here, son, I'm telling you. Such inefficient use of resources equates to a good time. Yeah, I knew you still had hate in your heart here, sweetheart. All you did was free up an inventory slot for me. Somebody's about to catch the old Cinco tap, and I'm gonna have me another free space. They never spawn anything over here in the circle, the spawner circle. All right, something's gonna fall out of that pipe. Oh, it's nice of them to not have any pain in the ass zombies over here for once, son. I appreciate that. Wow, the ultimate lock. Not since the king in Spaceballs with his combination lock for the air shield has there been such a dastardly lock. Alright, so many first aid sprays. Mortal wounds have left the chat long ago. I see. Interesting. Interesting. It's perfect. They knew I had to have it. They knew I had to have it. Where can I shoot you from? Or I guess I could cut you. The cutting crew. That liquor's about to die in my arms tonight. I think I made a cutting crew reference in the first part of this. Everyone knows Tenfei can't repeat a reference. It just ain't done. It ain't proper Tenfei. You're like, now see, yeah, I sat down 4:30 with my tea and biscuits. I expect proper Tenfei in the vestibule. In the vestibule! Invisible knives. I know the truth. You're eating after 8 cracker biscuit things. I don't actually know what they are. Before 8 o'clock? It's shameful. What if your nan find out? Your nan or your gram or your mom? All three of them. They're like the Trinity. Oh, interesting. You're like, is this the first time he's ever seen the King and Queen puzzle? Hey. You're the last line of defense, huh? You're like Kuwabara in the Dark Tournament when that team thought that he wasn't even a contender anymore because he had got the dog shit beat out of him trying to help them. Like human martial artists that were being controlled by the parasite that's like on the back of the nurses in Silent Hill 1. Until the masked fighter, who was secretly Genkai, of course, used her secret, like, sternum stabbing holy energy technique wave and obliterated them. But you're not like Kuwabara because you died. Kuwabara, once he saw his wife who was in the crowd watching, he immediately became unstoppable, untouchable. Son Bruce Willis himself. Kuwabara just pick him up and throw him in an Olympic-sized swimming pool and he'd be done. Hey, look at you! You go so good with this outfit, son, and we have so many bullets to feed you, son. I hope you're hungry. Well, 1911, I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable randomizer. Yes. My inventory is so much of a mess, I'm not trying to sort it in case you're once again sitting there horrified and shocked. I like how I have a shotgun in 3 different styles of handgun, 3 different flavors, son. But the shotgun is still the foundation. What are we going to do here? We're going to throw you away just as an excuse to have another first aid spray. Upwards of 1 first aid spray. And by that I mean I have 2 first aid sprays. Alright, can we race this guy? Oh no, you'll never catch me. What is this item I missed? Oh, it's a big gunpowder. Does that matter at all? It does. It matters in my heart. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw you away, equip you, grab this. Keep on running, baby! Haha, mint jelly! Because I'm on the lam, you'll never touch me. Like dodging laser beams, son. You're like, is that a Resident Evil 4 reference? Oh, hey, you crowd. Enjoy. Oh, well, look who's cheating. The armless slasher put you up to this. How did he miss? There we go. Oh, she was never real. A dream of the faith. You, Yevon, perpetuated that woman and the hate in her heart. Don't tell Waka I said that. He gets real pissy about stuff like that. You point out to a guy that the religion of his entire civilization that he spent his entire life dedicated to worshiping and following the tenets of was actually created by some hateful asshole who just wanted to live forever. So he created sin. For some reason, Waka gets real butthurt when you bring that up. He's like, hey man, that not be canon. I'm Waka from Fantasy Tenant. This is how I talk. Lord of mercy. Wait a minute, that's the ghost of Bob Marley. He came back from the first episode. Excuse me, I can't go place these. It's would be real embarrassing if I didn't have full ammos. Full ammos in my gun. Where is that damn rook plug? I know I had one. Yeah, there you are. Skadoosh, I told you it would look good with this outfit. Well, if I wasn't damp with the shite water yet again. Okay. I get the impression that you need to be... I remember it so... Wait. There's a bishop, right? Yeah, he's over here. Okay, good. He's from the future. Okay. The rook obviously goes in the middle, and the knight just goes where it says the knight goes, son, because it belongs to lovers. Then the king and the queen. And then the door to Billy B open. Billy B is going to catch a world of hurt today. I ain't playing around.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
Ada, I'm trying to save you, but there's so many healing items out here as she's laying in there, deciding if she's going to have to amputate her leg or not. It is amazing that canonically none of the main characters get infected throughout these games. Remember, we're just checking. You're like, is he going to go in there and take on Billy B with a gunpowder and a prayer and a 1911? No, I'd also have this knife. Can't trust the redness, son. Okay, we're going to save, and then we're going to go in there, and Billy B is going to have a bad time, son. Even Sans Undertale would call it excessive, son. Leon Ovania is going to start playing. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking the minigun. Spark shot would be fun. We're going to take the minigun, and that should be all we need. Oh, let's take the grenade launcher as a joke once again. Of course, if we're going to do that, we'd have to... We can't mix acid rounds. There's no white gunpowder. Never mind. Let's put the grenade launcher away as a joke. I'm going to want a bunch of these and a stack of these. I'm going to save. Obviously. Obviously. Cutting irons are good to have. Full heals. Full heals. I guess we could take the Magnum to do some point-blank damage. Broken Magnum's Club Dread. I think it counts as a joke. Spark shot him, why not? What are we saving that thing for? We've already went through all the G-mints. Actually, I don't think we have any more needles for it, do we? So then, like a lot of hemming and hawing going on here, Uncle Tiffany. What the hell's happening? What the hell's happening? If we can't beat him with this inventory, then we don't deserve to beat him. This is like a gear check. Skill check. Check's party mix, son. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown wouldn't have a second monitor. I'd be surprised if he had a computer. Maybe a speak and spell or something. That blockhead. He needs a copy of John Madden Football so he can learn how to actually kick a field goal, son. I ain't never seen him do it once. What the hell, Charlie Brown? That'd be the name of my Charlie Brown holiday special. Jesus Christ, Charlie Brown. You're like, oh, is that about Easter? Like, no. Okay, this is, the secret is that. Just play with the switches while you talk about peanuts. It's guaranteed to work.
Jesus Christ! It's still alive? Now I got you. Let's hope that's the last of them.
Son, the fall of the House of Birkin. You're like, well, there's still a net. I'd like to think he landed on her. And Sherry doesn't count. Claire's going to adopt her, and she's going to be Sherry Redfield, and she's going to be the main character of a future video game. Me and Tommy used to speculate back in our high school days when Resident Evils 1 and 2 were the only Resident Evils, that the third game was going to star a grown-up Sherry, so it'd be like a time skip, like a 10-year time skip, and Hunk, son. You know the antics would be legendary. Any spooky monsters in here, Ada? Do you want me to check under your pile of trash that served as a bed? I don't need any more knives. Ada, you had some ordnance in here. You probably could have blown that door open. Of course, does a fragmentation grenade really work against a door like that? I mean, some shrapnel might go through, but it's not like they blow up like an old-timey bomb from The Legend of Zelda, despite the fact that it's really rad.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
Uh-huh, you and Bon Jovi both. You and Bon Jovi both. Just my gun and my knife. That's all I need. It's the gun knife life for us. It's the gun knife life for us. Ada, do you mind if I teleport you here with the cutscene? It's like an RE5 when you've got to try to, like, summon the other player to the door so you can leave. Sheva's too busy trying to use every herb in her inventory on you. Picking up every box of ammunition. Just say they wouldn't put things in here, would they?
So be prepared, Leo.
Oh, I'll be prepared, son. I just can't wait to be prepared. It's the circle of being prepared. Can you feel me being prepared tonight, Ada?
Do not exit until the final destination.
Hakuna Prepareda. There we go. I got that last one in there at the last second. That's the one Ada didn't expect. Okay. Back to the lab again, yo. I wouldn't put it... Yeah, look at this. See, how could I beat the game without that item? I've never really paid attention to over here. That guy that does the videos about out-of-place areas in video games, mainly Ocarina of Time and, like, Mario Sunshine. He'd have some words to say about it. Of course, you can't actually go over there, so it might not count. He'll have to stick with figuring out the employment rate of the Umbrella Lab. I guess we're in like a subterranean cavern. I guess that explains how they built the lab down here. You know, I never really thought about it. It's the same thing as the Bat Cave. Batman. Bruce Wayne telling Alfred to turn off his second 85-inch OLED 8K television that he had Tenfei on.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Shall I unsubscribe, Master Wayne? No, Alfred. In order to analyze the criminally insane, I have to keep an eye on them, son. It's just like Arkham Asylum. You know Batman's all the time spying on people in Arkham Asylum.
Welcome to Nest.
Waiting for them to break out so he has something to do.
Your visit.
Hey. Cute little bullets in a box, in a box. Cute little bullets in a box. Enemies. Okay, sometimes there's enemies in here. And I was just trying to prepare for that. Once again, this big stuffed duffel bag. I don't think it's related to the outbreak at all. It's just there. Oh, the tragedy of this pizza, son. Pour one out for that pizza. Just like Ronnie Filial in that comic, where he wakes up and his former roommate Agrius had come over. And she was cleaning his kitchen. Because she was trying to be a good friend. Although it's kind of just enabling when you think about it. But when Ronnie realized she had thrown away the pizza that he left sitting on the counter overnight, he panicked. He tried to call 911, but she was all one step ahead of him, son. She didn't name herself after one of the cooler Final Fantasy Tactics characters for nothing. That's a lady that knows what she's doing on occasion. 7 and 9. Two good Final Fantasies, and they're so unburdened by a certain other infamous one that tends to join those two numbers during Tenfei antics. Yeah, I'll bring some flashbang justice for fun and as a joke. Never developed that or gave old King Droll his arm, son. We should have left him the Rising Rookie film. He's like, you'll fiend. If my wife catches me with this, it's all over. I'm like, oh, is she Old Queen Droll? He's like, no, she kept her last name. So she's Old Queen, huge bitch. You're like, I can't believe we're getting so much Old King Droll lore in this particular lab of this particular randomizer. Okay. You're real good at playing dead. There's always something going on in the kitchen. And it's never with Dinah, which breaks my heart. Okay, I guess somebody got into the good shit. Somebody had him a big bowl of Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. Oh my god! You distracted me with G-mutant gyration. Oh, I didn't bring any ammo for this little pew-pew gun, did I? How embarrassing. I should probably throw a grenade in there. You crowd look like you need it more than me. Here you go. And then take your shotgun and apply liberally. Where are you crowd at? I know you're mad. Ugh. Oh, you hit me with your tongue? I forgot they could do that. You're like, you forgot the licker's lick? I'm like, I was too busy getting them confused with the damn waifu liquor guy who's always commenting. It's like the welcome to Eltonville Club or whatever that shit was called when there was two were having their nerd off. And when the question was, who says Bidi-Bidi-Bidi or whatever, instead of the actual, like, 50s robot, he said the name of his friend who's always quoting that. And so technically, he lost the Boba Fett. It didn't go over very well, just in case you're wondering. We should probably bring more hand grenades this time. See, we learn. This is how we learn. To err is human, but to throw hand grenades, divine. That's going to be the divine comedy when I get done. Just bring a first aid spray as a joke. Grandmama's the world over won't know what's happening. Let's just run. I'm just going to throw a second fragmentation grenade. And everything will be fine. Trying to phase through the door, huh? Okay, is everybody dead now? No? Now you are. Where's your friend? In hell waiting for you? In hell waiting for you? Oh, you're good. You're good, buddy. I'll give you that. He's going over there to brag. He's like, I made him waste a Magnum bullet. I'm a hero. I'm in zombie Valhalla right now. Like, it seems odd that the zombies would go to, like, their own afterlife. There's some SMG bullets. I ain't had a chance to use that cool SMG in a while. Hey, you! I recognized him. I acknowledged him, and that's what killed him. He got so excited. He got so excited. Now, since that time, I was explaining how Chris Redfield's flashbang self-defense grenades work in the RE1 remake. And I was playing with Levi. You distracted me with a quaint anecdote about a time I was playing a video game with a friend and grabbed me, Baldhead Fred. You know the armless slasher was behind it is the worst part. But I was going to say, has there been such an instantaneous miracle crit headshot? I saw that one of y'all had made a clip of it. There's like... I didn't realize that was a thing, and I came across it. Sometimes they get posted in the Discord, but I don't know how to, like... How do people find them? It's not like a tab on my channel, I don't think. I go over to the left and click the little drop-down thing, and there's something that says Your Clips, and then I can see all of them. And watch them and have my heart warmed. The cockles of my heart warmed, son. I really do appreciate it, though. Any of y'all that have made those clips, it does my heart good. I've listened to the Red Mage go on repeat about how his chainmail +5 evaporates ladies' drawers, son. But the whole thing I was referencing with Levi is on there. It's true. I see you all have a big group. How embarrassing. It's like that time I got off the wrong floor of the elevator at the community college. And I stepped out into like the lobby of the 3rd floor, which wasn't part of like the college. It was like its own offices. And there was like 20 guys in suits there. And one of them was like giving a talk that all the other ones were listening to. And they all just turned and silently looked at me with blank facial expressions. And I just backed back into the elevator, son. It's a true story. I wonder if any of them remember that. If you're one of those, if you're one of the mysterious suited men that I came across that day that I got out the elevator in the wrong floor, son, there's creepypasta potential in there, son. The SCP Foundation is being alerted. The awkward elevator demon monster entity, I think it's known as. I'm just making sure that guy's really dead. Like really, really dead. Oh, hey, grenades. Acid grenades. They're known as in some cultures. I guess we could just throw away this worthless knife. No muff detector yet. It's rough. Rough, tough, and hard to muff, son. You know what I mean? Like, not really, no. But I'll just nod politely, Uncle Tefe. I'll just nod politely. Okay. Somehow having all of this ordnance and good shit has made getting through this first part of the lab take extra longer than usual. I'd almost go so far as to say it's taking double extra longer than usual. Like, let's not go crazy, Uncle Tefe. My God, man. You don't bust out hyperbolic language like that at the drop of a hat, son. You're gonna cause a panic.
In the east area.
Justice. Open the door. Hey, flame rounds. If we come across any more Gangle men, we can just obliterate them at our leisure. And save our flamethrower. Like, what are you saving it for? Gangle men? Advanced Gangle men.
West area. Got it.
And dragons. You shoot a dragon with a flamethrower, it wouldn't know what to think at first. It wouldn't know whether to be mad. It wouldn't know whether to feel pity. It wouldn't know whether to just laugh at you. Oh, hey, we can make our shotgun the full power shotgun. Maximize your shotgun vantages and minimize your magnums. I can't. There's so many grenades. I can't. I'm like the one dangerous zombie. Forrest from the RE1 remake. He comes running at you, covered in grenades. You can't even hit him with a knife. They'll go off, son. That's what makes him the one dangerous zombie. Hey, idiot. You're the least dangerous zombie. Just for contrast. I hear enemies out here. Bad intentions. Ugh. He gave up. That's what made his head blow up. He lost faith. Gooder shot check. Yep. I'm practicing for fighting that lady in the Bayou house in Resident Evil 7. She's got cooter hives, son. It's tragic. She needs some sort of topical ointment. Like, I hope he's making that up. Nope. No, I'm not. Just one of the many pleasant aspects of Resident Evil 7 that makes it the kid's favorite. Okay, I see you. See, liquor. Skadoosh liquor. Kill liquor. Dogs aren't real if our shotguns are real. Idiots, where you at? There you are. He used the Gangle Man cover ploy. Son, it's shameful. Having to hide behind a Gangle Man. Just because you're scared of being tailhole plundered, son. You better hope Wolf O'Donnell don't find out. Oh, it was hip to be pouched this whole time. They did put them all in the lab. I was right to be hyperbolically angry in a previous episode. Justified. Okay, let's take our new good friend, this here grenade launcher and these here flame rounds, and do some Gangle Man cleanup. Gangle Man cleanup duty will be the name of the indie video game. And I wouldn't mind some additional Magnum bullets. That ought to do us. Just a dab will do us. All right, Gangle Man, I'm back. And I've got the good shit. Oh, right in the tank. The Gangle Man's secret weakness. Yep, all burned up. Baby, you'd love to see it. Oh, hey, you. The most important character. This lady in a flannel shirt, son. Trying to get to McDonald's before they stop serving breakfast. Nope, you ain't gonna do it that way, son. You're gonna have to get a McChicken and a McDouble and make yourself a McGangbang. Throw a fillet of fish in the middle if you hate yourself. Oh, no. Fat Chubb's bent the bullets around him like Fortune. Like Fortune! You burned a lot of cooldown right there, Fat Chubbs. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Your ass should have gone to Bojangles, where they serve breakfast all day. She's like, not grits or hash browns. Or sausage gravy, but this lady doesn't deserve a sausage gravy biscuit. It's the same sausage gravy biscuit made her head explode, son. I'm telling you. It happens all the time. Enemies, are you here? I say. Interesting. Interesting. We found signs of gunpowders in the region. We're continuing our investigation. 3, 1, 2, 3. As easy as 3, 1, 2, 3. There's also 2067. Not the year Stinko Man lives in, surprisingly. He lives in 2066, obviously. You're like, what if the X is a 6? Then you could say, hey, it's a white gunpowder. You could say he lives in 2076. Yeah, I guess you could. Congratulations. For wasting everybody's time with that pointless anecdote. You're like, I can't tell if he's being ironic or not. Okay. Oh, flamethrower fuel. It's always useful. Okay, what is y'all's prerogative today? Because there's always something going on out here with you, crowd. I see that fox boy Heine peeking through the foliage. Okay, 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 okay. Uh-huh. 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 And then there's this asshole. Or there was. I talked recently about how satisfying it is to be able to play with such reckless abandon. You ain't dead. I still don't believe she's dead, honestly. Okay, a couple slashes. I hear at least one of you all getting mad for a change. An angry zombie, who would have thought? Where are you? There's this Gangle man. I don't know if I've ever looked up this high in this room. Oh. Now, what happens if he gets right above us? Is that when he teleports down and grabs us? I'm willing to, like, use up a self-defense knife to prove that, because we have had them fall on us like drop bears. Is this going to have to be the thumbnail, boys? Is this going to have to be the thumbnail? We would want something more dynamic, like me shooting this Gangle man right in the center of his asshole with a flame grenade. Uh-huh, peeling potatoes called. They're running out of you. The old sack of peeling potatoes. Boy, son, get some every time. Get down from there, you nut. Let's just cut him. Oh no, he heard me. All burned up. Shit, Lord. Okay. Okay. Just pick it up and move on. There's still an angry zombie somewhere lurking in the heart of the jungle. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. The zombie lurks tonight. Oh, hey, the buff detector. Just kind of hanging out here. We're very, very far away from Muff, unfortunately. The Muff-tral free zone, we call it. That's what I call any area outside of the direct solar system that Vacation Homeworld is in. I'm like, oh, we left Muff behind a long time ago, son. Luckily, my TNG self-insert fanfiction universe crosses over with my hit sci-fi series Rat Tail in Space. So, I believe we'll be able to find strange new Muff. and go boldly where no human male has gone before, son. Okay.
Manual mode engaged.
Thanks.
Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Or I could just fill it for you, you lazy asshole. Thanks, Dollface. All right. It would be tempting to go back to the item box, but we have enough ordnance so we can fight our way to the panel. In the A scenario, is it set to Earth or is it set to Os? The old Os Earth. Oh, hey. Uh-huh. You had one shot. Damn. I had one shot and I squandered it. Squandered it! How are our knives holding up today? Oh, he's got a backup knife right there. Like Cody Travers, boys. Like Cody Travers, son. He was ready to start fighting for real. But unfortunately, he was boring the crap out of me. So we're just going to have to see if we can do something about his boredom. Oh, I guess this is an excuse to run back over here and pick these up. You don't think that guy's going to grab me, do you? Surely not. Surely I'm not going to be grabbed by the ghoulies. Oh, hey. I see. I see. Interesting. Interesting spot you've chose to hang out. What are we going to do with this guy? Can you not come in here? Because I'll support that. Hey, come on. What's this don't take horse shit? This is awful. I don't have any healing items. Damn. I don't want to do all this again. Tell you what, I'll just jump ahead to being at the item box and save you kids the worry. All right, I hobbled my ass back up here. So let's get figuring and supposing on how we're going to get through this. We can drop the 1911. That was a fun gimmick. We bring the little pew pew with us now. Once again. Now let's store the Magnum for the bit. Let the Magnum have some time off to think about things. To gesticulate. Wildly. Ooh. Bring a first aid spray because we could just throw it away if we decide we need more room. Tempted to bring the shotgun too. Yeah. Why stop the indulgence now? Well, we've just reached peak indulgence. There just won't be any Gangle Men. I put my gun away. There just aren't going to be any Gangle Men, so we ain't going to have to worry about them. That's how it works. That's how it works. Them's the rules. Let's mix up some more of these. Oh, yeah. And as always, my ink ribbons aren't where I think they are. There they are. Cool, 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 and the gang, gang, gang. Oh, we finally looped around with all of our saving shenanigans. All right, I'll join you all back down that ladder. All right, this time things are going to be different. I'm going to play responsibly. Are there any vegetables in here I could consume? Because I'm quite responsible now. Okay. This fucker guy. He knows I didn't bring any fiery type weapons. I was going to say all of that burst and I somehow didn't hit him once. I'm waiting for the liquor to appear. Yeah, there you are. There you are. So I could do this. Skadoosh. Oh, hey, additional you. Additional hand grenade. What's that? If only I had a mortal wounds curing first aid spray in my pockets. And that's the way the news goes. We're gonna fight these dogs classic style with a burst handgun, son. Like we's played in standard. Like we's played in vanilla. You're like, is that like a Sonic Adventure 2 mod? Okay. Okay. It's Murph. There we go. Yes, sir. Oh, we had it, Murph. We had it. We were welcomed to Murph, and we squandered it. Okay, there we go. I only have the muff setting memorized. Okay, let's think. Oh, hey. I heard footsteps. I was like, surely one of those assholes isn't still walking around. Believe it or not. Okay, let's permanently get rid of you. So, bust these gangle balls. Break these gangle chains that bind me, son. You gotta trick Ichigo into turning into a full Rasta Lord? Is that what he's called? When he gets those big horns on his head and he screams and shoots beams. One of my Breath of the Wild thumbnails invokes the image of it in the guise of John Henry Lionel. Okay, okay. Panic. I'm thinking that this will be brilliant. You hear that? He's thinking. Just like the Dreamcast. Okay. I never actually told you all what I was thinking. Because you were so rude to me. Hypothetical viewer. Did I miss an item in that corner? Of course I did. Oh. I could have brought ammo for this damn thing. That's what I was thinking. I was going to bring acid rounds and flame rounds. You crowd always distracting me by watching me play a video game in the future, son. It's quite distracting. It is an odd feeling I get from time to time. Like, I'll be laying in bed and it's like 2 a.m. like here time. Here standard time. And I'll be like, somewhere in the world there's probably at least one person who's hearing me talk right now. Who's hearing me spew nonsense over a video game, son. It's quite surreal. Okay. Oh, you just... The best liquor, huh? The best liquor. It was a very anticlimactic ending. But I'm still mad, and that's the important thing. The anger persists upon itself. Okay, there's at least one liquor in here. You're like, if I'm there, then that statement is always true, Uncle Tenfei. Oh, hey. The perfect pair of assholes. Skadoosh.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee.
You would wake up to justice, wouldn't you? Yeah, you're just gonna pretend if the boss comes in, you're gonna set up in a start and be like, oh, it's resting my eyes. I promise I work asleep at work. Even though this job is super, super boring. Your boss is like, well, of course it is. You're working at Boring Industries, a subsidiary of Pain in the Ass Conglomerate. It's a robot claw fan XX69. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a treat. I'm gonna give you just the dip. Just the dip. Ooh. They're like, joke's on you. That's the best part. Just like a bag of fun dip, son. The little chalk stick thing you lick and dip in, it ain't nothing, son. The good time's in the dip. That's what Judge Doom thought from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. One nice thing about this super abundant randomizer, other than the 100% good time we've all been having, is that I've gotten to use a variety of weapons. Hey, spark shot needles, another rarity. I guess I'll let you all be then. Far be it from me. But man, look at this. OSHA's gonna lose their mind. Somebody put a rubber mat down over that. Okay. 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 I'm thinking acid splash attack. I can't quite get the angle of it. Acid splash attack on you. Parlayed immediately into hand grenade to you, crowd. Boom. Then a little shotgun justice on this crowd. How in the hell did that completely whiff?
Son of a bitch.
You tell him, Leon. You got a lot on you, son. Is anybody still creeping up the stairs? I hear somebody in here. Uh-huh. A sploosh. Okay. Additional heals. Giving me my feels of the good stuff. And there we go. Once again, nothing bad continues to happen. Or not happen. Depending on how you phrase that inside your brain mind. I need muff detector right this second. Of course, we are going to just run back, though, so. Let's save. You know how I love to mess everything up with one of my classic 10-face stananks, son. I know it makes the chief a 10-face mad when I use what he dubs, quote unquote, made up Homestar Runner nonsense words. But a stanank is what it is, son. Just for that, I'm not going to share my splounched bar with him, son. He missed out on a pair of half-eaten Choco-Pants. Did it to himself. And if you think I'm going to make him a big, tall glass of Suudsu, you're out of your mind, son. You better have Sister save the receipt. Oh no! Did I not get the form signed in triplicate? What a shame. Bring it up at the next town hall meeting.
Shit! Him again?
I like how the single zombie standing up there used his psychic Akira brain powers to blow open that window. Yeah, I hear you. Nobody cares. There might be enemies in here now. I do care about that. Okay. I did that just because it's so satisfying to use the upgraded grenade launcher and its improved accuracy. Oh! Yeah. You'd almost feel bad for them if you didn't know with 100% certainty that they're both tremendous assholes. This guy ain't no saint either. Just saying. All right, let's continue. We have the muff detector. In fact, I'm gonna pre-game set it to muff. Got my muff on my money and my money on my muff. Access granted. Yeah, let's hope. Or maybe there's a boss fight. Maybe there's a plot revelation. Maybe there's a broken heart over there, Leon. Oh, hey. You fuck the crowd. I don't remember inviting you over. Make yourself at home, I guess, here. Me acid round is Sue acid round. You know what I mean, man? Oh no! His greatest ally. I didn't know Ray the zombie was going to make an appearance in this episode, but there he is. So yeah, you two died together. Maybe a tree will grow where you both died. So everybody will be like, oh, this is where those two assholes died. I remember that. And then this tree grew, and it's in the way the worst. I have the hardest time backing my boat trailer in here now. That damn entwined tree grew out of the ground. Like in that old Greek myth that Tenfei is referencing. I like to think that's one of the few times you actually knew what I was talking about. Oh, hey. Vena Vici there with your magic trick. We didn't even acknowledge the tentacle dildo last time. Because I was too busy thinking about Muff. Do you know the Muffin Man? Is what they'll say when I show up to the Cation homeworld. A lot of G-mutants, but we haven't had a lot of trouble with them. You're like, yeah, it's almost like you had a shitload of high-powered weapons and ordnance, Uncle Tenfei. Yeah, it is kind of like that, isn't it? Huh, weird. Whatever. The important thing is the good times flow like water. They flow like water. I didn't even want to press you, Baka. Baka, purple button. You think we're going to fight genuine Octagon Billy B? You think Billy will be battling, son? And our skeletons be rattling? Sometimes there's enemies in here. Sometimes there's the long barrel. Well, looks like we've just been handed our proper weapon foo, so we know what to invest all of our yellow gunpowders into now. You're like, oh no, I'm ruined. I put everything in Shotgun Futures. I'm a ruined. I'm a double ruined. It's technically a reference to Atari Madness or Atari Madness 2. I get them mixed up a lot. Alright, the muff detector did its job. Yeah. We're never tired of you, man. We are never tired of you. Well, I could just turn 360 degrees and walk away. He's like, you did a 180. Damn you, Leon Kennedy. Damn you. Let's just grab our spark shot right quick. Right, smart, fast. We spark shot. Hey, gorgeous. One spark shot needle is all it took to humble him, man. That's embarrassing. More flamethrower fuel. I guess if we didn't have any other way to beat him. Because they are elementally weak to the flamethrower as well. It just doesn't affect them quite as dramatically as being shot with a giant taser gun. I wonder if you had this spark shot versus the Raptors in the first Jurassic Park movie, if you'd be able to make it. If that Australian guy, the clever girl guy, Clever Earl, I think is his name. You're like, Uncle Tenfei, I've put up with a lot of ignorance over these years, but to have you disparage that cool guy from Jurassic Park, whose name I totally know, and it isn't Clever Earl, that's a bridge too far. Hannigan? Mr. Hannigan? That's what I'm going to call him. It's like a Turkleton in Scrubs. All right. We're finally ready for the last oorah. So let's get everything out of our inventory that we don't currently care about, that doesn't currently spark joy. The all spark joy. You know what does spark joy? A big fuck off Magnum. Oh yeah. Maximize your Magnum vantages. Oh, we never found Claire's little revolver and the frame for it so that we could use those bullets. I wonder if it spawned. Oh, God, I passed them. Now we have to go again. Oh, God, it gave me glottal air. I was so upset at the flippant way I was going about that. I'm thinking, how many yeller gunpowders we got? I never know where I want to place that damn armband, son. I'm never satisfied. You'd almost think there was something wrong with me. Perish the thought, Uncle Tenfei. Alright, once we load this thing, ooh, we'll have some good ammo stores and such and such. Alright, what else do we want to take? The flamethrower could prove quite useful. And the acid round grenade launcher could, and we've got one white gunpowder. I'm almost tempted to save it so we could try to make a little bit more SMG right at the end, but it's not really worth it, is it? Take our additional fuels. Lest we be called quite the fuel by Inspector Clouseau. Yeah, I guess we'll bring you old reliable. Old Matilda. We wouldn't want to upset the Jolly Swagman demographic, son. Watching Tenfei videos while they wait for their billy to boil, son. Any dislikes they see, they're like, well, looks like Troopers 123 found this video. Or that piece of shit, the Squatter. I don't even think that horse of his is a thoroughbred, honestly. Honestly, I'd have to see the papers, man. I didn't know that Jolly Swagman was so litigious. Okay, and as far as other additional items, I guess we could bring a couple of U-Crowd and this. That's an inventory right there. It's the inventory. It's a inventory of all time. Honestly.
Huh. That was easy. Now back to Ada.
Way to jinx this idiot and interrupt me. It's rude, son. Otis from Dead Space. No, not Dead Space. Dead Rising. Now I'm imagining Frank West in Dead Space. It's an immediate improvement, son. Alright, it's enough of that. Oh, hey. You can't preemptively be mad. That's cheating. Okay, let's just equip this thing. Hop. Get close. Oh, maybe not that close. Okay. The final boss, son. Boss Liquor. You're like, how'd you know I interned at my waifu's company one summer, son? I was her personal assistant. Emphasis on the ass. I'm the reason she has that comfortable floor mat underneath her desk, son.
Target has been neutralized.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. She's like, target has been neutralized after it whipped your ass. Like, aren't you supposed to be objective? Oh, I don't need that. That's more of those fake Magnum bullets. You're not alive. See, I proved it.
Service lift is now operational.
Is that your subtle way of telling me to get the hell on with it?
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus.
Oh, the herbs.
Facility locked.
I might as well grab it. As a joke, as always, shotgun shells, give it on shotgun hell. Yeah, you can make all the scary noises you want. Nobody's impressed. Just because. Just cause.
Initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
Looks like they were banking on us bringing the shotgun.
Unauthorized removal of a
They were banking on justice.
facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
Alright, go up here and let Annette Birkin know that she's not good people. And she's not invited to Thanksgiving. She makes the best cranberry sauce too. Something about having that much hate in your heart allows you to pour more love into your cranberry sauce.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Alright, what are we going to use to run out of here? This'll be where the shotgun shines. This'll be shotgun time for shotgun crimes. Bring at least one of you.
Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated.
Yeah. In fact, we could put this thing away and use this as an excuse to give that cool SMG its final hoorah. Just like that.
Use the central
What a responsible inventory we've put together.
to the bottom level train platform. Attention, self-destruct.
Why did she even need the wristband if she could have done that the whole time? Such a plot hole. The entire story of Resident Evil 2 immediately ruined.
Use the central elevator to evacuate.
If only Barry Burton were here.
Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate to the bottom level train platform.
He just doesn't know what the hell's going on, son. And I don't blame him. That makes two of us, Leon. That makes two of us. There's the core. Did Gaster fall into that and accidentally create Deltarune, son? 13-hour YouTube essay about it, I guarantee. Don't even get me started on whether or not little Chris Deltarune is the knight. The roaring knight. Like, I ain't never played Deltarune, but it feels like he's making shit up.
Minutes until detonation.
And then we saw Claire on a computer box. Don't forget to save your game. I guess they don't randomize this one ink ribbon. That's a good thing, probably. Unless you're some kind of hardcore purist, but if you are, I assume you could just ignore it. You're like, it ain't my job to ignore it, Uncle Tenfei. It's the developer's job to make it not be there. We need to throw this, I'm thinking. Boom. Running around, running around. Ooh, running around. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, God, it's turned into a Ghost Survivor scenario all of a sudden. Okay. Eat this. Additional flashbang justice. I was gonna say, of course, the Gangle Man don't care, and of course, my gun was empty. My gun was empty, just like my heart. I heard the flashbang. That's when I knew Justice was staying behind.
8 minutes until
Justice asked us to leave Jiren to him. I was gonna say there could be items over there, but who cares? But who cares? Oh God! I panicked. Oh, I have no self-defense items left. Is that true? How did it happen? All burned up, baby! All burned up! Excuse me, I got to put bullets in these guns, son. My gun's hungry. Easy, easy, easy.
until detonation.
All right, what are we going to use against the super tyrant this time? This time. Let's see. We can store you and you. I probably won't bring the flamethrower. It's not very effective against him. I mean, it does damage, but it doesn't stagger him. And he's got that swagger, which means you need that stagger. Guess we can finish him off with this damn thing. But what would be the most satisfying? Based on what we have. I guess exactly what we're going for. And we'll bring this as a gimmick. Gimmick. Okay, in the interim, we're gonna want you and you. You. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Preemptively eat one. And we might as well take one first aid spray. Just in case mortal wounds get real uppity. Alright, let's see if we can put this thing to bed. And I can get it uploaded, son. Maybe I can do something about your boredom. If Barry isn't too busy asking what the hell this place is anyway. Well then, looks like we just did scrape by. And what's waiting for us on the other side of the secret mystery door? The Good Times mystery door? Alright, enough dragging this out. A skadoosh! A skadoosh to remember. The ultimate tailhole shot, son. I missed, technically. Don't tell Wolf O'Donnell. Don't tell Wolf O'Donnell.
Shit! Gotta get out of here. Can't believe I actually miss her.
Leon?
Hey. We made it.
Just like I said we would.
All right, we made it through. Even with all those saves and that playtime, we still managed to get a B. What do you have to do to get like a D or God forbid an F? All right, well, it was fun. There was a lot going on right there at the end, son. That final rush to the bottom platform felt like an actual Ghost Survivor, son. It felt like it was like Ghost Scenario. We were going through the same rooms he goes through, and we even had his SMG. Not that you would know that because I've never played Ghost Survivors for the channel, and obviously that'd be the only way you could ever see it. Well, anyway, when I do the Claire B accompaniment with her cool aviators, I'll try to tweak things to be a little bit more interesting, son. This was just the almost like the comic relief, son. It's like that mission in Call of Duty 4 where at one part you're like scrambling on the ground and you're super outnumbered trying to get away, but then in the follow-up mission you're in like one of them planes. B-52 bomber, I think that's what they used in Call of Duty 4. Well, anyway, end the episode, Ben. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is future editor Ben. It's appearing in real time. He took me over like Agent Smith to just try to get this thing over with, son.